Good day, everyone. My name is Rhett Sapo, Director of Admission here at Millsaps College. I appreciate your interest in being here today to get some more information about Millsaps. I just want to quickly show a PowerPoint and give you some information about the college. So bear with me one moment. All right, well, once again, thank you so much for coming here to get more information about Millsaps. Millsaps is a small private liberal arts college located in Jackson, Mississippi. Our enrollment is right at 1,000 students. So we really emphasize that small classroom environment, knowing your professors, and really having a good sense of community. Also, we're a part of a select group of institutions from around the nation, only about 40 institutions from around the nation that are considered colleges that change lives. So we've been known as an institution that really impacts the lives of our students. Also, I mentioned that we're a smaller institution. Our average class size is roughly right at 10 students. So we do focus on that personalized education, knowing your professors, knowing your peers, having that good sense of community, and your education really is going to be catered to your specific interests. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And our job is to help you get there. Also, I just want to give you some more information about academics, what your curriculum would be like at Millsaps. So it's really important to know that right at 95% of our faculty members have a terminal degree in their field. So these are not teaching assistants, but rather these are experienced professionals that have been in the field, that have the experience, that can give you some great information. All the professors have an open door policy, and that's really important to understand, as they are there to help you be successful. I remember in college having a difficult time in one of my accounting classes, and to be able to go to my professor and say, hey, I have some questions. Can you give me some additional assistance? So to have that assistance from my professor was very helpful to me in my success in college. Also, it's really important to know that we have a wide variety of things for you to study. We have 32 different majors and 47 different minors, so a wide variety of things for you to study. It's also important to know that we don't ask you to declare your major until the end of your second year of school anyways. So the goal is we don't expect you to know what you want to study day one, but rather we want to give you time to come in, get some exposure, take a wide variety of courses, and then declare your major. So you'll have a lot of time to make that decision. Also, we do have a wide variety of different programs and concentrations that you can study. So for example, our pre-professional programs, like a pre-med program, pre-religion program. Pre-medicine is one of our largest programs that we have. So that's a very strong program where students, their end goal is to get into medical school, regardless of what their area of study is. And through that program, that pre-professional program, their coursework is going to be narrowed to help them get to that next step. That's the same thing with our pathway programs. So regardless of what you're wanting to study, if you know what your end goal is, I want to be in this type of career, this type of job, well, through the pathways programs, we can help get you to that area, area of study, into that career path. Also, we have two different master's programs, an MBA and accounting program. So if you know that you want to continue on through business, if you're a business student, you want to continue on and to get a master's program, you're certainly able to do that as well. Part of our curriculum, though, is really important to understand our Compass curriculum. So that's what's considered our core curriculum. So all aspects of the education have 4 different outcomes. We want students that can be critical thinkers, that can reason. We want them to have a good level of communication. We want them to be collaborative, to learn together, to be able to be collaborative, but ultimately to be able to solve problems. So in all of the different courses that we have and that we offer, those are all outcomes that are designed in each class. So whether you're in a biology class, a theater class, an accounting class, whatever it may be, all those 4 outcomes are integrated in all of our classes. So also part of the curriculum is that we have what's called major experiences. To graduate, you have to meet these requirements, and you have to choose a major experience that you want to do. What those are experiential learning opportunities. To have the chance to go abroad, even though that you would be studying abroad at Millsaps, you would still have the opportunity to continue to go on to other different study abroad opportunities. We have several different programs in Mexico and Yucatan, other different programs around the world. So study abroad is a great opportunity. Also internships, we want you to be able to get some experience early while you're in school. That's going to give you a leg up when you're starting to apply for jobs and for graduate school. Also community service, if that's something that you're really interested in, community engaged in learning. So you would have the opportunity to be able to impact the local community. And of course, research opportunity would be another option for you. It's really important to know that what academic resources are available to you. Number one, the advising center is very important. You're going to have a general education advisor initially. So those first couple of years when you come in, you're still trying to determine what you want to study. You're going to have an advisor that's going to work with you, that's going to go through the curriculum to make sure that you're on the right track, that you have the right courses that you need to get to your end goal. But once you determine your major, I want to be a biology major and I want to be on the pre-med route. That's when you would have a major specific advisor, an advisor that's very familiar with that specific curriculum and with the courses related to that area of study. So they're going to help you navigate through the courses that are in that specific major. We also have a writing center. There's a lot of writing that takes place at Millsaps in our courses, part of the communication and all those outcomes that I mentioned in our Compass curriculum. Those involve a great deal of writing. So we have a strong writing center that is there to help you get the assistance that you need. We also have what's called the CASE. CASE is basically our tutoring center as well. So getting additional tutoring from other students on campus to help you learn and get all the education that you need to be successful in the classroom. So much of what you learn in college comes from beyond the classroom, but rather it's also the student experience, the student life experience that you're going to have. So 90% of our students actually live on campus. And that's really something that's really important to us because we want you to be involved, to have a great campus experience. So we encourage all of our students to live on campus for all 4 years. Part of your student life experience, we have a lot of different resources that are available to the Career Center. The goal of you coming to Millsaps and coming to college is to get out of college and get into your career. So we have a Career Center that is there to help you navigate through your courses, but also give you some opportunities to do some internships, to get some resume building, work with your interview skills, there to help you make that next step, get into graduate school and get into your career. Also, we have the CARE team. The CARE team is a group of different campus members that, if we have students that are having some kind of difficulty, whether it's in the classroom, financially, some issue back at home, the CARE team is there to recognize that and to give additional assistance to students, additional time to take a test or work with them financially, whatever it may be, to help them navigate whatever issues that they're having. Also, one campus, one community. If you're interested in being involved in community service on campus in the local community, that's once again such a strong opportunity that you would have. We have a wide variety of different organizations for you to be involved in, over 50 different student organizations that are on campus. So a wide variety of ways to invest your time. Even if you get to campus and you don't see a specific organization that you're interested in, but you're still really passionate about one, then you can certainly bring that to Millsaps. If you just love underwater basket weaving and you want to do that at Millsaps, then please bring that to our campus. Also 12 different Greek student organizations. So if you're interested in being involved in Greek life, that's something that you can certainly do, being involved in a sorority and a fraternity. Housing, once again, we do encourage all of our students to live on campus. Those are all the different housing styles. As a freshman, your first year students, you would be in a community style. You would have a roommate, then it would be a communal style bathroom. As you become an upperclassman, different opportunities become available to you. Also, as an international student, there's a lot of different services and resources available to you. Number one, the International Student Advisor. That person is there to help you navigate your whole college experience. And anytime that you need additional assistance, setting up a banking account, driving around the local community, whatever it may be, that advisor is there to help you navigate the whole time at Millsaps. Also, visa support. If you have any issues or need assistance with your visa, that student advisor is there to help you. We also have an international student orientation. So you would have the chance to come to campus before all the other domestic students, to get to know all the other interaction with students, give you a chance to get acclimated to the campus community before all the other domestic students come to campus. Also, we are a Division III athletic institution, so we have 18 different sports that are on campus. It's a really important part of our campus community. You have a chance to go to different, sporting events, football, basketball, soccer, a wide variety of things for you to participate, and that's a really strong involvement. About right at 30% of our students, 30 to 40% of our students are athletes, so it's a strong population of our campus community. So you have a great chance to get to know them, to get involved in them. So when you're going to a sporting event, it's not just students that you see on the field, but rather these are your classmates, these are your teammates that you know. So that's campus life and athletic life is very important on campus. Also, I want to talk about the affordability of Millsaps, but also the value that you're going to get out of a Millsaps education. So number one, the average cost is around $23,000 for a family. The merit aid ranges between $18,000 to $33,000. So by us looking at your application, getting to know you, that's going to help us determine what your level of merit scholarship will be. There are also some specialty scholarships that you can apply for, so I certainly encourage you to do that. But also, it's really important to know, what are you going to get out of the Millsaps education? What's your return on investment going to be? So a couple different things over here, some of the successes that our students they've achieved. We've had 20 different Fulbright scholars, 7 different Rhodes scholars, 2 Truman scholars, and 1 Goldwater scholar. So those are some really strong scholar programs that they've been accepted into, gotten assistance with graduate school. So they've been very, very strong and have accomplished a lot of different unique things. But some of the more important accolades I think that's important for you to understand is that 95% of our graduates were either in graduate school or in their career within 6 months of graduating. And that's after graduating in 4 years. We do have a 4-year graduation guarantee that will have the curriculum there that will enable you to graduate in 4 years. Also, not only are we graduating students on time, we're getting them in graduate school or their career within 6 months, but also our graduates are earning really strong. So for example, our graduates on average have the highest earnings 10 years removed from college out of any school in the state of Mississippi. So our graduates earn the most in the state of Mississippi out of all institutions in the state of Mississippi. So we do really well. We're also recognized by Forbes and Princeton Review as a really strong institution nationally. So I just want to quickly touch on the next steps. Number one is to submit an application. We use the Common App, but we also have our own website application. The early action deadline is November 15th, so I encourage you to submit an application before then. Also, the Next Genius application, just as a reminder, that is going to be December 1st, so make sure that you submit it before then. A couple things about the application: we are essay optional, so you're not required to submit an essay. I certainly encourage you to submit one, just because it's a great way for you to give me information about you and help me determine your admission. So, what information can you give me to help me know you better? That's why that's so helpful. Also, the SAT, the ACT, we require those test scores, and that will go into your merit-based aid. I also encourage you to check out our interactive campus map and virtual tour at that URL down there in the bottom of the presentation. So millsaps.edu/admission/campus map. That'll give you a great chance to see the campus a little bit more in depth and see our interactive campus map. But also, I'm here to answer questions and be of assistance in any way that I can. So my email is right there at the bottom of the screen, sapoubr@millsaps.edu. So shoot me an email if you have any questions, if I can be of assistance in any way. Once again, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your interest in Millsaps College. If you have additional information, please don't hesitate. Shoot me an email. I want to be able to give any assistance that I can, and I hope to see your application at Millsaps. Thank you. You have a great day.